This is Forces TV. The following programme contains strong language.
Brace up, shoulder movement. Two!
It's a job interview like no other.
One!
And it's earned the reputation as one of the toughest courses in the British Army.
Get close on man in front!
It pushes recruits to the very limits of their physical and mental endurance.
Hey Joe, get up! Stop showing up!
And beyond. And any young man hoping to join the parachute regiment must first demonstrate they have the determination and robustness to pass this gruelling 28-week course, including its legendary test week, P Company.
Well done, 12! Come on! Let's go!
During this series, Forces TV has been given unique access as we follow a group of young men taking on the biggest challenge of their lives. Up to now, they've only dreamed of joining the paras. Now, they must prove they have what it takes to be a paratrooper. Not all will make it to the end. Who will achieve their ultimate ambition and join the parachute regiment? It's week 7 of the Parachute Regiment Infantry Training Course in Catterick. It's a vital period for the recruits of Athens Platoon. Over the next few days, they must pass 2 key assessments in their training: a room and locker inspection and a drill test on the parade square. If they successfully come through this stage, known as passing off the square, they will have completed the first phase of the course and be allowed to wear the regiment's maroon beret. During this time, their physical training intensifies. Some of the fittest men in the British Army are to be found in the ranks of the Parachute Regiment. If the recruits, known in training or depot as Joes, hope to join them, they must develop their strength and robustness.
Good effort, Harper. Keep moving. Let's go, Brown. Let's go.
This morning, they're taking on the obstacle course.
Better effort. Let's go. Get on the day. Let's go. Start moving.
It forces recruits to adopt tactical movements as they must crawl, climb, jump and haul themselves over challenging hurdles.
It's just different physical limitations which are imposed. So, for instance, monkey bars, using your upper body strength.
Stop moving. Good. Momentum. Good. Keep a hold of that so you can't get back.
And then you've got the rope bridges you walk across or the ropes you climb. It's just a different type of physical fitness.
Upper body strength's always been an issue for me. You know, I've got quite big legs, you know, good legs and that, but I've always had quite a small upper body.
The monkey bars, that is really difficult for me because I've not got a lot of upper body strength. So it is doable without kit, but when I've got kit on my back, it's really hard for me.
That's it. 1, 2.
Some are struggling to hang on as they find the course a hard battle to win.
Sorry, stop. Come on. Throw your hands up.
The obstacles demand more than mere athleticism. The men must have power and coordination to get through.
Momentum. Good. Work on that. Good. Bicycle kick in the whole way. You need some upper body strength. Go. Sprint.
They must tackle the course as individuals before coming together in their sections to compete against each other.
Fucking throw him out the way. Let's go. Fly. Break through, Joe. Fight through. Low. Faster. You need to move. Stay low. Make sure you drag them out. You understand? Stay low. Stay low, dude. Stay low. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Ready? Catch. Push him over. Push one. Wait, just stay over. Push. Peter, get him up! Good! Sprint is the last bit!
Only if they can work together as a team and leave no man behind will they succeed.
2 sections turn round. Look at your man that you left alone. You left your man alone with kit that's unfucking serviceable, right? He couldn't have had ammunition. You just left him, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You will learn, won't you?
Yes, sir.
It's now their 3rd time around and they're exhausted and battered. The course is taking its toll.
Get yourself up. Come on, fight it and get up. What is wrong with you?
Cramp.
Fucking sort it out. We did not stop the fucking battle because of cramp. People have just run past me with cramp. The only way they're on the move. A firefight won't stop because of cramp. Get yourself up. Okay, plenty of salt on your food. Okay, plenty of fluid. Like I said again, salt, fluid, good food, proteins. Yes, high protein diets. Happy?
Yes, sir.
After here also make sure you stretch off after I've stretched off, did you? Like I said, there's no harm in giving each other a little rub down, okay? I'm not saying turn the lights out, get a red little light in there with candles, baby oil, and start rubbing each other down, yes? What I mean is, if you're feeling injured, okay, there's no harm in giving each other a good little stretch and a good little massage. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Becoming an airborne infantry soldier isn't all about brute strength and aggression. Every soldier in the British Army must develop an acute attention to detail and precision. In the heat and chaos of battle, concentration and uniformity could be the difference between life and death.
We've dusted it, like, I'm just double checking now. We've done behind to bed.
Yeah.
A room and locker inspection is designed to test this. First in is Corporal Hartree, a veteran of 2 tours of Afghanistan. Every inch of his section's room must be spotless.
There's a number of reasons why it's important. One of them being, again, acquiring that attention to detail that is important to have as a soldier. The other, displaying your commitment to health and hygiene and having things as they should be. And thirdly, the uniformity within lockers or within the section all comes down to the fact that we need uniformity in the army.
All items of clothing and kit must be unblemished and meticulously laid out.
And orders.
Are they wet?
During inspections, recruits are questioned on what they've learnt so far about fighting procedures.
Right, ammo states then. Drink water. Who do you think the 2 sergeant gives that ammo state to once he's got all the ammo states in from the sections?
To...
Fucking hell. Mud on boots.
Any kit below standard must be rectified and shown again later that night.
Show clean tonight. Smock. Thought I told you yesterday to have them clean.
Yes, Corporal.
Show parade. Trousers.
He has to know what the mission is,
Yeah.
what the objectives of the mission are, anything that he needs to get, or any...
So what else are you going to want to know, yeah? So you're going to want to know what you're doing.
Yes, Corporal.
What are you going to want to know? You know what you need to do. You're going to have to work hard tonight, Joe. Sort your lockers out now for the platoon commander's inspection in 3 minutes.
And this is only an inspection before another inspection before the final inspection.
Room! Room, shut! Hey! Hey!
Next in is Captain Ratcliffe, the platoon commander.
Morning, Joe, how you doing?
Morning, sir.
And Sergeant Bishop, his platoon sergeant.
You'd start wearing these, breaking them in, because otherwise they're going to fucking hurt your feet when you start wearing them, aren't they?
Yes, Sergeant.
These magazines been cleaned?
Yes, Sergeant.
My admin was not too good in the first week, so I was always getting picked up on locker inspections.
So,
Carbon, Sergeant.
show clean tonight, magazines.
Sergeant.
Magazines, particularly a big one for me, that's part of your weapon system. They need to be clean. You know, if you've got rusty or dirty magazines, you're going to get stoppages, and that's going to cause problems when you're in operations.
What's up, Nicholson? What we got?
3019-6657, Private Nicholson.
Even though I'm absolutely shit with admin, you know, we kind of help each other. I think it was Blackledge who did all my folding for me. I was like, Blackledge, I cannot fold, I'll iron some stuff for you. You just fold all my clothes up.
Magazines being cleaned, Nicholson, from the exercise.
Yes, yes, Sergeant.
Stop fucking demoting me. 50 press-ups, Nicholson, for demoting me to corporal.
Yes, Sergeant. 0, 1,
Good effort on the magazine.
2, 3, thank you, Sergeant. 4.
The recruits have had 24 hours to prepare for the final inspection. Two senior figures in the training establishment, Captain Armstrong, the second in command, or 2IC, and Company Sergeant Major Hamilton have arrived. If there's a toothbrush a centimetre out of place or a speck of dirt lurking at the bottom of a magazine case, they'll spot it.
Okay, between the 2 years, start reeling off bobs up.
Protection.
Ammunition.
Weapons.
Personal cam. What are you going to be doing this weekend? Seeing my girlfriend, sir. You don't have a girlfriend. I do, sir.
I hadn't seen the Sergeant Major of the 2IC before,
I don't think so.
and it was like, I don't know how to take it, what questions are they going to ask us, am I going to get them right? I hope they don't ask us subjects that I'm not very good at.
And what have you enjoyed about training?
The PT, sir, mostly.
And what have you not enjoyed?
Not being able to have a brew whenever I like, sir.
I'll get a couple hearts to make you more brews.
Sir.
You want to impress them, sort of thing. You don't want to be told you have a shit locker.
What did you do before you joined the army?
Student, sir.
What did you study?
Geography, business studies, ICT, biology and general studies, sir.
Yeah. Did you study keeping your lock secure on lockers?
No, sir.
It's the first time you're meeting someone like that in camp as well, so you know you don't want to mess up. You don't want him to notice anything about you, because this is a world where if they know your name, it's most likely because of a bad reason, you know. So at that moment in time, you don't want him to have the first impression that you're a bit of a shit stain. If everyone else's stuff's immaculate and yours isn't, then you know he's going to notice and he's going to remember your face. That's not what you want. So it was a bit nerve-wracking.
Up to week 7 in their training, the recruits of Athens Platoon are only allowed to wear forage caps. But if they pass off the square, they can swap them for the maroon beret. Before then, they must shape them.
Grab hold of the leather band, don't submerge the leather band because it'll shrink, okay? So you place it in the warm water, then you place it in the cold water, okay? And then you rinse it out, and you keep doing that systematically.
The maroon machine, it's earned, it's not issued. So we do take pride in the beret that we wear. We do take pride in the reasons why we wear a maroon machine.
Okay, you place it into the hot water first.
Doing the beret shaping, it's almost bringing them, or they feel that we're almost accepting them into our brotherhood.
An absolute pleasure to put that on your head for the first time. You know, a bit overwhelming to look at yourself in the mirror and just think, 6 months down the line, this is going to be me. You know, it's got to be the proudest moment of your life up to then.
Right, what you're looking for is the leather band just above the eyebrows, just as it is there.
Until you shape it and bring it part of you, that's when it does start becoming a sense of achievement almost. Even though they've only just shaped it and they've got it in the head, You know, they've got to pass off the square to enable them to wear the maroon machine.
Right, don't worry about placing the cap badge on, because we'll do that, because you're not... We can't trust you. We can't even trust you to pass bastard messages on, let alone put a beret on your head. And that is what you're looking for.
If they do pass off and wear the beret, they can only do so with a green backing behind the winged cap badge. It's like a paratrooper's L plate.
When you put on your beret, you feel like, you know, I'm on my way to be a paratrooper now. You know, it feels so close, and yet you know it's so far away.
Big moment this, like, first time I've had this one on me.
When I put it on, I was like, right, I've got you with the green backing, so now we're going to take that green backing off. It's a stepping stone to your goal.
It's like something special that's there that you can't touch. And the screws are always on about, you know, respect the beret and the cap badge. And you're not allowed to even touch it. You've been issued it, but you're not allowed to touch it. It's like having a toy and not being able to play with it. But then, you know, you finally get to put it on your head and you're like, yeah, you feel like more of a soldier then. You feel like you belong more to the cause, the reason that you're here.
Believe it or not, they will take a long time shaping this beret. They will take pride in it, and it's nice to see.
Is everyone done?
Well done, yeah.
No,
okay, that's shit.
Some regiments get the beret straight away, or if you have to earn yours, which is a good feeling.
Just keep doing that, just keep moving it down. Come wide, isn't it?
That would bring it, that getting on your head, like I said, as a civvy coming in, that's what you wanted, like that was your first little goal, to get that maroon machine on your head, even though it had a green back, and that was your first little goal. And yeah, trying it on for the first time, brilliant, and shaping it to your head, I was just over the moon, like getting it on my head.
It's cool, isn't
It is a family, you know, it's a blood clot. No matter where you go in the world, you'll always come together. You know, you'll always say hello to a fellow paratrooper. You'll always say hello to a fellow international paratrooper. We come together internationally. So it is a brotherhood. And when they know that from the start, and when we accept them into that, you can really see a change in a recruit, massively.
Before the recruits can wear the maroon beret, they must still successfully complete their second assessment of the week, the drill test. Although the paras are not renowned for their drill, Athens Platoon are still infantry soldiers in training, and being able to march as a formation under command is a basic and essential requirement.
Right! 10! 1, 2, 3, 1! Right! Left! Keep them pinned in. Quick! March! Left! Right! Left!
They have one last chance on the drill square to ensure they're in step before the test itself.
2 feet down! 2 feet up! 2 feet down! 2 feet about! 2 feet in! 2 feet left! Right! Left!
I practiced on a night time by myself, I would say, because I was pretty bad at it. So, and you like kind of think if you don't pass that, you go back to week 3 or something. So you're just thinking, no way.
Go! Lock these fucking arms in to the side of your body. Change it, step. Change step! Left, left, right. Change step! Left, left, right.
It's probably their first major hurdle, really, passing off the square.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
They'll do the drill test, and they'll be testing their regimental history, and again, it's a sense of achievement for them.
Eyes! Front, away! Get back up, not quick enough. Eyes! Front, away!
Get a fucking grip of yourself.
We'll find out soon. That's it.
3020-0295, Private Bailey, sir.
Where are you from, Bailey?
Inspecting them is the training establishment's adjutant, Captain Rob Seifert. The men must prove to him they've reached the standard expected at this stage of their training. And it's a tense moment for the training team too.
Private Nicholson, sir.
If Captain Seifert thinks the recruits fall short, the platoon will fail to pass off the square. With the introductions over, the drill test begins.
1, 2, 3, 1.
They must first march as a platoon.
Left, right, left.
Before being broken down into threes.
Salute, mess, over, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, swing.
During the drill test, recruits are randomly picked out to answer questions on the parachute regiment, its history and commanders.
Hold, check, 1, 2, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down. I sort of have that kind of look. I'm that kind of guy that I'll be stood there going, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't, and then I'll get picked.
What battle on earth for the parachute regiments associated with Operation Market Garden?
The worst thing about it is I knew the answer and I have no idea why I said that. Normandy, sir.
Close. Market Garden was Arnhem, but it's just off the Normandy.
I got it wrong at the moment in time.
You're always going to get recruits that panic, and more often than not, they do know the answers, and they have taken the time to study it.
What's your company commander's name?
Company commander's name.
I just froze. I was like, oh my God. It was Corporal Hewitson actually, who popped his head round and went, Major Mort.
It's Major P. Mort.
Finish the sentence with a...
Sir.
It's quite pushable for them. So yeah, I suppose me being behind them, I'm just coaching them and nurturing them along.
What's your platoon commander called?
We've had 7 weeks with them, and although we pretend we don't, we actually have started to like them, and the corporals in particular might lend them a helping hand behind the adjutant.
You've clearly all stuck at it and got this far. So with this drill test, that's your first major hurdle complete.
Athens platoon have successfully passed off the square and completed the first phase of their training. After 7 tough weeks, they can say goodbye to their forage caps. The founding father of Britain's airborne forces, General Boy Browning, wanted a distinguished beret for his men to wear.
Everyone put your berets on.
His wife, the novelist Daphne du Maurier, chose the famous colour.
What you've done in your journey through weeks 1 to 7 is earn the right to wear the training beret. Alright? It's like learning to drive a car with either an L sticker or a big green P on the back of it. Okay? What it does is it tells you and tells everyone else that you're not ready yet. You will be. At the end of week 30, you will be ready to go to battalion, and we'll be proud to send you off, otherwise you won't go. You've got that, my assurance on that. Okay, what I need you to do is every time you put this on, A, first of all, be proud of getting to where you've gotten so far, because it's a good achievement. Alright? Don't let anyone ever take that away from you. It is a good achievement getting this far. However, you've got 13 weeks until P Company. That will go in a flash. Because you now wear this beret that we wear, even though you've got the green disc on the back, everyone looks at you differently. Everyone in this training establishment looks at you differently. Everyone on the outside looks at you differently. If you weren't giving it before, you fucking well will give 100% in everything that you do now. Be proud to wear this beret. And let this training team be proud of the fact that you wear our beret. It works 2 ways. Do you understand me, Joe?
Yes, sir!
Don't let the standards drop from now on.
Next time, the recruits learn the reality of warfighting with rifle,
You shouldn't slip out the shoulder now.
bayonet, and gas.
Move in, move.